Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jean, and I'm from TechubNEWS. And first, I wanted to do a brief introduction of your project.
So you want to go?
Yes.
Hello everybody, I'm Jan, Dfinity CTO of Dfinity Foundation. With me here is Lomesh Dura from the head of growth. And the Dfinity Foundation is one of the major contributors to the Internet Computer Protocol, which is a layer 1 blockchain, but we have a radical different design from a traditional blockchain. So we shouldn't think about ISP, you shouldn't think about blockchain. It's really more like crypto cloud. So because we designed the whole protocol bottom up and launched it 2.5 years ago, sort of a blockchain where people can just use their browser, connect to the blockchain. So it's much more usable. It's really more like a crypto cloud, like an Amazon replacement, if you want.
Yeah, the big magic is that you can host any form of service, whether you are trying to build a social network, a chat, an enterprise system. All of this lives completely on the blockchain. So there is no central cloud like Amazon or Google. You can just basically run everything directly on the blockchain. I think that's the big idea here.
So I'm wondering, can you tell our audience what is your aim or expectation of the future in this field? What's your expectation of your own project or something like the future?
Yeah, I mean, it's really crypto cloud will replace the traditional IT stack. So have all the software of the world run on blockchain, run on our platform. So it's called the Internet Computer Protocol. So meaning that compute should really be in the internet. So you don't worry about your software running anywhere. It just all runs in the internet, on the internet, and you can connect from browser there. All there is, right? It's more efficient, it's faster and more secure than today's IT stack.
And today's exercise took place in Hong Kong. So I'm wondering if you're familiar with the related Web3 policy in Hong Kong.
Yeah, so I think Hong Kong has been very friendly in terms of crypto regulations. That's one of the reasons why we're here. So we are here to launch our ICP Asia Alliance. And the big idea for us is that we have a lot of startup community, developer community that's building on our ecosystem everywhere in the globe, but also quite a bit of them are based out of mainland China, Singapore, Korea, and so on. So what we see is that Hong Kong has created this nice pocket of I would say, which is regulatory more friendly, especially for our friends who are from mainland China. Because they can they live very close to Hong Kong. They can probably take a 15-minute train from Shenzhen and actually do some stuff in Hong Kong. Yeah.
Yes. And which aspect of Hong Kong that do you think that we can still improve? The government can still give more support on that aspect.
Yeah, I think so. So from our perspective, I'll tell you the kind of things that we need, right? So we need access to talent. We need to have regulatory clarity, and then we also need to have investors who are basically become participants in our ecosystem. So far, our interactions with Hong Kong, government, we have met the Invest Hong Kong team, we have met Cyberport, Hong Kong STPI, and they are our partners. And so we feel, I think Hong Kong is on the right trajectory towards all of these things. And we are hoping that we are able to align our ecosystem with the Hong Kong, in a very cooperative manner.
And I've noticed that you have mentioned Singapore when you speak. So I'm wondering, what do you think is the biggest differences between Hong Kong and Singapore, in the Web3 field of Web3?
So I think Singapore, like other Asian regions, and I think one of the things that's different, at least from our perspective in Hong Kong, is that the government seems to be a lot more receptive and open because of the regulatory thing. And then also, as I said, the proximity to mainland China is a big factor from our point of view. So we have our hubs, which are essentially our communities in various regions in Asia. We have 7 different hubs. Singapore is one of them. So I think Singapore is a very friendly jurisdiction also for us. But I think Hong Kong, because of the proximity and the interest from the government, is very interesting.
That's all the questions of today, and thank you for your participants.
Thank you for inviting us. Really appreciate it.